Hi, so I wanted to do a short video on taking care of yourself through this holiday season. So many of us women are the ones who shop and we clean and we cook and we bake and we do the Christmas cards and we decorate, and we're thinking of, aunts and uncles and grandmas and grandchildren and everybody, what we're going to get them, how we're going to entertain and all of that I wanted to just kind of bring it down to some simple things to where you might catch a few minutes here and there and focus on kind of rejuvenating yourself and taking care of yourself a little bit. So I looked online and I watched some TED Talks on self-care and what that might actually mean instead of going by what is on Instagram having to do with self-care. The meaning is deliberately taking care of your well-being with restorative activities. And so these restorative activities might not be something that brings you immediate joy, but it's taking care of your future self, say through a walk when you might not feel like exercising, but you go take a walk, or you take a moment to stretch your muscles, or you even sit down for a couple minutes when you are fighting against doing so and you are still and you focus on your breathing and your breath. Those kinds of things actually are very restorative and they don't cost anything. So even though you might be thinking that is not what I want to do and that's too simple and that's not going to work for me, you might want to try a couple of those things, taking even a very short walk if you can, if it's not too cold, or just going into your room, being alone, taking a few minutes to stretch and breathe. Those things are free, they fit in anyone's budget, and they are something that will be caring for yourself. As I was exploring this idea of self-care, there were 3 common restorative activities. One is stillness and silence and breath, your breathing. And then number 2 is movement. It's stretching, walking, running, exercising, dancing, whatever it is that you would prefer to do. Number 3 is getting out in nature, and that can be difficult for 2 reasons. One might be the shortness of the days. You're out at an office and you're working all day, and by the time you get home it's dark, so you just don't have time to do it. Another is that it's way too cold. Simple solution to that might be bringing in some house plants or potted flowers so that you have those, or at least one, around you. Now, I'm terrible with indoor plants, but I do have a pothos, I believe it is, and it's lasted for a while, so it can be done. So these are just simple. They're not going to fix everything, but it's something to keep in mind for yourself, that these are actually restorative to our souls, to our physical bodies, and for our minds. I do have a few items that I want to share with you, and the first one is a satin or silk pillowcase. These you can purchase online and they come in a wide range of prices. I wouldn't go for the super expensive ones just because they're ridiculously costly, but I also wouldn't go with the $5 one because I think you get a little bit what you pay for when it comes to silk. Especially you want to make sure that it's on both sides so that you can flip it. I have one that cost me $8, and then this one is probably in the $25 range. I love them for my face and for my hair. I get a little less rough breakage on my hair, and also the imprint of the pillowcase that you can get in the morning. With these really slippery sort of pillowcases, you don't really get that, so that's nice. So it takes care of your skin and your hair, and that's something that's going to last far longer than, say, a bath bomb or sheet mask as far as self-care goes. And then another thing that I think anyone with any hair type could benefit from, and it's this Olivia Garden finger brush. I have the more narrow one. Sorry, it's got some hair in it. I've had this for a couple years now. I absolutely love it. I use it every day after my shower. When my hair is wet, I'll spritz in like a growth serum or a hair thickener, or just some kind of product, and then I'll part my hair on and bring it around, and I will slowly brush it through. This is the easiest on my hair, even more so than a wide tooth comb. I love how it feels on my scalp. It's very invigorating, gets the blood flowing on your scalp, and distributes your product throughout your strands. So I think anyone would really benefit and that you'd really enjoy this finger brush. It sounds like just an extra brush to have, but once you have it, you're going to know how good it is. It's so good. And then I do believe if you use heat styling at all, if you blow dry your hair or you heat style your hair at all, you need to use a heat protectant. And I will put up one here that you can use that's very inexpensive. You probably already have one, but if you don't, and there are many women who don't, this one is very easily accessible and very inexpensive. And then the one I have been absolutely loving, it was in my favorites in November, and it's by Oribe, and it's the Balm Door Heat Styling Serum. I absolutely love this. It smells so good. I put about 3 pumps through my hair. My hair is fairly long, and just distribute it with this brush. Absolutely love it, and it's lasting pretty well so far, and I definitely will repurchase it. I really, really like it, and I know I'm protecting my hair from the heat, and I think that's more important than your hair thickeners, your glossy, things that will bring texture or anything. That is vital for your hair to be protected from heat if you use heat styling. Then this is pretty new to me, and I absolutely love it, and I'm realizing that it's going to take the place of several of my shower items that I use. This is a body gel, and it's by Bioderma, which produces that lovely eye makeup remover that I always use. It's called Adoderm, and it's the Ultra Nourishing Anti-Irritation Shower Oil. And it comes in this big old tub. It's very reminiscent to me of the L'Occitane shower oil. It doesn't have a scent, which is better for your skin, so it doesn't have that nice almondy scent that L'Occitane does. And this one doesn't foam up, which I like because I want to be really careful with my skin. I don't want to dry it out. I don't want to cause more crepiness. This will work, and I've used it, and it's beautiful as a shaving oil on your legs. It's a great body wash, and on your underarms, great for shaving, and also it's great to wash your private parts with. I have a separate pH balance wash for that, and then I have a shave gel and a body wash, and I can just use this for all of those things, and it's so gentle, and I absolutely love it. So I would highly recommend that if you're kind of struggling to find something that works gently with your skin. And then this item I received from my hairstylist in a little Christmas bag that she gave me, and it's by Aveda. And Aveda is kind of an older brand now, but this hand relief moisturizing cream is so good. I absolutely love it. And this time of year, we need a hand cream, and this really absorbs. It doesn't leave your skin real oily or anything, It smells so good. It smells like that spa. My husband loves the smell of this. When I put it on, he just thinks it smells so good. And it does. It's got that really spa sort of scent, and it doesn't make me sneeze. I love the Caudalie hand cream. That's another really good one. If you have the budget for Caudalie hand cream, pick some up. Sephora carries it. I don't know who else does, but I've gotten it at Sephora before. It's a beautiful hand cream, but it makes me sneeze, the fragrance, and it makes me sneeze. This does not. I absolutely love it. It absorbs so quickly. Love it. Then just a couple more things, and none of these things are that expensive, but what I like to do when I take a bath is I will get a Dr. Teal's Epsom salts, just the big old bag, the plain one. I'll go ahead and link all of these things down below if you're interested in them, but I picked that up at Target. You can get that at Walmart. It's very inexpensive. I put a couple of big scoops in a nice warm bath, and then I have a couple of these Now essential oil blends. This one is called Cheer Up Buttercup. It's an uplifting blend. This is gorgeous. I love how this smells, and in the wintertime, a lot of people get the blues because of the weather and the sun not being out as much. And this just has a really great citrusy scent. Let me see what the blend is. It is bergamot, orange, lime, grapefruit, and lemon. It's just a blast of, energy. It's got a great, great scent. I'm having a particularly bad day, and at night, I just want to feel happy and feel good. This is a really nice blend of oils. And then the other one that I have by now, essential oils, is Peaceful Sleep. It's their sleep blend, and this has orange oil, tangerine, lavender, chamomile, ylang ylang, sandalwood, and I think that's it. This one just smells great and it's very relaxing. The last thing I wanted to share is a decaf coffee. I love coffee, and when it's cold in the house, and our house is fairly chilly, I love to warm my hands on a mug. I love to drink something that's nice and warm that doesn't have very many calories in it. So I love to drink coffee. And if you over caffeinate yourself, you get stressed out. It's stress inducing. So I found this decaf coffee, I would say 2 years ago, and I absolutely love it. And those in my family who don't like decaf coffee love this decaf coffee because it tastes like regular coffee. And this is by Peet's. It's their decaf dark roast coffee house blend. And the box looks like that. And it says it's lively, sweet, with the familiar Latin blend. It's a really nice dark decaf coffee that tastes like coffee. So that's all I wanted to share with you. One more thought to leave you with is be careful about your thoughts this holiday season. Don't try to be perfect. Don't try to do everything and get everything and be everything to everyone. Let yourself be human, give yourself some grace, and have a really nice holiday season. I'll see you soon.